Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be sorting the different office characters into various Hogwarts houses. If you want to get involved in the sorting itself, you can join r/hogwartssorting, and feel free to leave your comments below with your own opinions on which characters belong in which houses. Alright, let's get started. For this video, I'm going to be focused only on the characters who appear in the first 2 seasons of The Office. First, let's go over who I think should be in Gryffindor. I think Jim is a classic Gryffindor. He is loyal but brave. He advocates for himself at his job and with Pam towards the end. And I think he definitely values bravery in his life. Similarly, I think Pam is a Gryffindor, especially towards the later seasons. While at the beginning she's kind of hesitant to speak up, she does gain some bravery, especially during her beach walk across the coals and later on in her life, and I think she always did value bravery and only later found it within herself, just like Neville. Daryl is hardworking and speaks up for himself. He tells Joe when he has a great idea, and he also goes over Michael's head to Gabe when he has another idea. I think he could be in Ravenclaw as well, but I decided to put him in Gryffindor because he advocates for himself. I think David Wallace is in Gryffindor too. He works based on his own beliefs. He tends to give the benefit of the doubt to others like Michael, and he's very straightforward with how he's feeling, no tricks. I think Roy is also in Gryffindor. He has no problem advocating for himself as well, given his angry outbursts, for example, when he breaks the mirror at the bar when Pam tells him that she kissed Jim, or when he later attacks Jim for the same reason. Now let's go over who I think should be in Ravenclaw. I think Oscar is the only character that could be sorted into Ravenclaw. He definitely values intelligence above all else. He was known as actually around the office because he's always correcting people, and he gets very upset when he later loses at trivia to people he views as less intelligent than he is. Now for the people to be sorted into Hufflepuff. I think that Michael is definitely a Hufflepuff. He values loyalty and friendship and family above all else. Even when he sometimes acts in more cunning or manipulative ways, it's always because he wants to increase his friendship with other people and his circle. I also think Toby is a Hufflepuff, if not a squib, but he always wants to be included in the conversation. He really revels in talking with other people about his jury case, and he just wants to be loved. And I think that he is very loyal given that he's worked at Dunder Mifflin for years and obviously hates it. And now onto the house where I put the most characters. Dwight is cunning, hardworking, he does what it takes to succeed in the office, and spoiler alert, it eventually works out for him. I think that he embodies a Slytherin in all the positive ways. I think Angela is also a Slytherin. I think she embodies maybe the less positive parts of a Slytherin. She is definitely very cunning. She definitely wants power. She has ambition. She lauds her position over the others in the party planning committee, especially over Phyllis, who we'll talk about in a second. I think Phyllis is also a Slytherin. She is kind on the surface, but she definitely has a streak underneath her where she also has the similar drive to Angela, as trying to get more power in the party planning committee. She blackmails Angela into getting that power, and later when she is on the verge of having that power taken away, she releases that information that she was holding over Angela's head. So I definitely think she would do what it takes to get ahead. Then we have Stanley. Stanley mostly keeps to himself and does his own work, but when it comes down to it, he will do what it takes for him to get what he wants, which is essentially to go home. He even wins a push-up contest against Michael for that very privilege. I wasn't sure where to put Kevin. Honestly, I think he could fit into a couple different houses, but after seeing how he played the game Dallas, I think there's some cunning there, and a lot of people have the theory that he acts more dumb than he actually is to get away with more. When I think of Slytherins in the office, I think that Creed is the most Slytherin of all. He has done incredible things to get ahead. For all we know, he has taken someone's identity, Creed Bratton's identity. He has potentially committed murder multiple times, perhaps. And basically, he sticks up for himself. He fights for his job when it's against him and Devin, and he continually fights for his position every day, getting other people fired instead of him. I think Kelly is definitely a Slytherin as well. She may not be as conscious about it as other characters, but she's definitely cunning. She definitely manipulates Michael, other characters, and especially Ryan to get what she wants. And although she may not get what she wants, she tries to. Ryan is a Slytherin for the exact same reason. He manipulates others around him, especially Kelly and especially Michael, and he definitely leaves them all behind at a moment's notice when he gets the chance to be Michael's boss. I think Andy is definitely Slytherin as well, especially during the first episodes that he appeared in, where he was trying to boot Dwight out. He was trying to get that position of power number 2. He was using his 3 strategies, where he mimics Michael, he says Michael's name a lot, and nods his head all the time. Definitely very cunning, trying to get ahead. And finally, we have Jan, who I think is a Slytherin as well. She is very hardworking. She is cunning, and sometimes she does use that cunning to the detriment of the office, for example, when she's sued. Please share your opinions on who you think should be sorted into which house in the comments below. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it or if you want to see more. Comment other books, movies, shows that you want to discuss, and subscribe for more content. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.